lack of
Good evening, citizens of the Bahamas, and this is Citizens Watch News Update. A news drop in a bucket from all of the PLP War Room. Listen in to what they have on their mind.
But Derek, this is for this group only, right? We're just having a conversation in our own PLP group. We're home, right? But my thing is this, right? And the reason why I'm asking these questions is because it is being alleged that we spent almost $250,000 to go to the inauguration of Donald Trump while he was being sworn in. I'm wondering why we just couldn't get an invitation to go there. If we had a good relationship with America, we should have gotten, and we're just finding out that Brave was always basically did some cases for Donald Trump pertaining to land in our country. So why is it that isn't why weren't we invited to just come over like other prime ministers and other presidents? Why? I know this isn't the Biden's administration. I know it's Trump's administration, but we just need to be able. See, my thing is, we always talking about accountability. Okay? We owe civil servants. The other day, the Prime Minister said that talked about them signing in and them being accountable, and they can't expect to be paid if they're not accountable, and for signing in and all this sort of stuff. Well, that's called accountability. We can't just be using the word accountability when it's convenient to do so. And that's the same thing I was telling you the other day. So my point is this. When we go to the House of Assembly, we know we went to the House of Assembly the other day. Okay, we know the opposition is going to be ready to ask us about this trip that we had and this Zoom meeting that we had with Waters in Washington. I wouldn't pay $1 to have a Zoom meeting with Waters. I wouldn't go to Washington and pay $1 to have a Zoom meeting with Waters. Now, I'm telling you that. Okay? So my point is this, right? We, at some point, we're going to have to answer to the taxpayers. Okay, we are holding the purse of the Bahamian people, and we have to be accountable. Now, I'm just saying, this is being alleged. There's no, it might not be true. But then when you go to the House of Assembly, you should be carrying your documents. You got to be ready. So when the people come and say this and that and the next thing, you say, well, here's what I spent. This is what was spent for the hotel. This is what we spent for the car. These are the names of the persons that we carried. This is their position. We had to take them there because of the position that they held. But be accountable. How many people you took? What positions are they holding in that particular ministry that is responsible for the trip? See, these are the things, man. People, Bahamians tired, you know. Listen, I'm a PLP and I'm tired. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. It's just too much. We just taking the Bahamian people for fools. Bahamians are not stupid. When we go to the House of Assembly, we are never ready. We can't be taking the House of Assembly as a joke. When you go there, you have to be ready to answer questions. We just came off a trip. So we need to be able to tell the Bahamian people how much we paid for this trip. Maybe getting money from the pay for this trip and to do this and to do that. And I mean, as far as I'm concerned, and I'm only a little local fry. If you don't invite me someplace, I ain't going, you know. Derek, if you don't invite Karen someplace, she is not going. I don't poke myself where I ain't supposed to go. A letter would have been suffice. Our national chairman came on the other day, and he said to Biden, he wished Biden well, and talked about his accomplishments during the time he was president for so much years. Right in that voice note, he could have said, we wish President Trump all the best, because whatever happens in the United States affects the Bahamas, and we're looking forward to working with him and having a good dialogue and relationship with him. That would have been, and we didn't have to spend that money to go there because we wasn't invited there. Why go where you're not invited? And they need to put on the table of the House of Assembly. I'm a PLP and I'm telling you this. We need to put on the House of Assembly how much money we spent on the trip. The Bahamian people need to know, man, all of this is causing a problem with our party, you know. Being elected again. Accountability is the word and the order of the day. And if we are not accountable to the Bahamian people, they're going to vote us out. That's all. And I know a lot of y'all don't like me, and I don't really care who don't like me. But right is right, and it could never be wrong. And wrong could never be right. So let's get it right, man. Let's go back to the House of Assembly and prove these people wrong. Because now they're saying we spent $200,000. Is that true? If it isn't true, then we need to show proof that it isn't true. We can't be going to the House of Assembly all the time saying we ain't ready and we're not prepared to answer this question at the time and we ain't ready. Have your documents in line. Be ready. When I was in the classroom, anyone from the Ministry of Education could have popped in my classroom without me even knowing. I didn't even need to know that they were coming. They didn't even have to send an invitation to me to tell me they're coming. I was always ready. And when they came, I put on a show. I might as well tell you. I put on a show for them. The minute I see them walking down the aisle, I done ready, you know, my lesson planned and ready. I ready for action. Huh? And I speaking on what I know. I speak in the topic. And I'm teaching the topic that I am familiar with. You know you have to go to the House of Assembly, man. Y'all gotta stop this shit.
Citizens Watch News Update. We bring you the realest information for you to consider. Is this the way that the PLP supporters are now acting? Well,